Yeah, dude. Were you there the last party of the cabin when we all beat the shit out of that one kid?
Ooh, no, I don't think
his name was Justice.
I think it was one of the many times that I tried to.
Couldn't make it. Yeah.
Yeah. Well, no, not couldn't make it, but I think like towards the end there, I don't think I was around for a lot of things.
Yeah.
Towards the end there,
kind of. I mean,
because when would you say y'all officially broke up?
Oh, well, we broke up. It was probably 2011.
I guess I shouldn't say officially. When was the last show you think? What's that?
Maybe 2011. I don't know.
Okay.
Yeah, because maybe 2012.
Okay.
Yeah, because we played one more show after Johnny had been out. And we had Marty from Body Blue filling in for us.
Okay.
And
yeah, I think. Yeah, I think. Well, when I saw you at the one bar, was Set of Flames still around, or wasn't it already over by that point?
Yeah. Hold on one second.
When I saw you and Corey, when you were bar backing. Okay.
Yeah, you're good. When I was bar backing. Oh, at Barbarella, the dance club.
Yeah.
Yeah. I at that point, I think I only worked there for a couple of months while Set of Flame was still going on. And then Set of Flame broke up, and I was just like, fuck it. Like, this is party time now, you know?
Okay. So that was towards the end then.
Yeah.
So,
well, the last party at the cabin that we had was quite interesting because, like, okay, so because we would have Whiskey Wednesday every Wednesday. And there was this one chick, Cameron.
Sketchy dudes, all that good stuff.
Oh yeah. There was this one chick, Cameron, who lived down in San Antonio. Everyone called her the catfish because she had the little piercings right up here, and you know. And anyway, so she had she was the kind of chick that wouldn't hit me up until the day before. So like the Tuesday before. And she would hit me up on Facebook like, hey, are you still partying? Blah, blah, blah. And then she would come over and we'd get drunk and like fool around, but we wouldn't hook up.
It's a respectful partier, bro.
Yeah, exactly. But it was one of those things where she would only hit me up to come party. She wouldn't and then she would flirt with me and do all that shit. But, you know, we had kind of built up this, thing. So I was like, she's, kind of cute, whatever. Let's try something. And then she would make out with me and do all that. And then she would crash in my bed, but then would be like, oh, I'm on my period, or, oh, I'm tired, or, oh, I'm too drunk, or, whatever, time after time.
Oh, bro.
Yeah. And then so one time we hooked up and she was actually friends with Topher. Do you remember Topher? He started living there at the very end. No.
He had he had a lighter blonde hair, didn't he?
It was like a little scene mullet kind of thing. You might be thinking of a
yeah. No, I remember.
Yeah, and then so
is it either one? It was.
What's up?
Are we having a delay? Is that why every time I'm like, hey, blah 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 blah?
Yeah, I think there's a little bit of a delay.
Is there?
Yeah.
Okay. I'll try to fucking.
No, you're good. So anyway, so that's how he kind of moved in. He moved in because I had known Cameron and we were looking for a roommate because of all that Casey bullshit that went on. And so
right.
he moved in, and then since she felt this sort of oh, that's my friend living there. So I kind of, I'm there, it's my friend living there. So, I could just be here whenever I want. I'm like, nah,
I can do whatever the fuck I want.
Yeah, and I'm like, no, this is my house. Like, so if you're gonna crash in my bed, like something's gonna happen, right? And so finally, we finally hooked up,
right?
And then the next week when she came back, she like slept in my bed, and so putting the moves on her, trying to like it already happened, so might as well do it again. And she was like, oh, just because we fucked once doesn't mean that it's gonna happen again. And I was like, all right, well, you're not my girlfriend, so you can sleep on the couch. And she didn't like that too much. So called me an asshole, did all this fucking shit. And then and she did sleep on the couch. She didn't go home. So I basically figured it was like she was only flirting with me and making out with me. Yeah, to sleep over at the house so she could get drunk and party at my house and drink for free and then not have to drive home.
Right.
So I was like, nah, I'm not gonna get used like that. So then the next week, and so I basically went online and was like, hey, like we're having Whiskey Wednesday again, but if you're not wanted here, then just don't show up. You know who you are, and just there's no reason for you to be here if you're just going to use us for free this, free that, and then just kind of be an asshole. And so fucking the first person that
more than one person took that, huh?
Yeah. And so the first person who fucking commented on it was Cameron. She's like, oh, I love you, and like fuck all those people, like blah blah. And I'm like, and I was in my asshole stage, so I was just like, I'm talking about you.
Yeah, right. Oh man.
So it was and then it went, it was like 200 fucking comments of like me and her going back and forth, and everyone else fucking shitting on her and blah blah. And then I was like, look, you're not wanted, don't show up. And so it was kind of hilarious because she did show up with another dude.
Which is, wait a minute, I think I was there for that.
Yeah, and so she showed up with another dude. His name was Justice, already douchebag. And so she shows up, and then she tries to crash on the downstairs couch with him. And I was like, no, like you're not gonna like come over, not fuck me, and then get mad and bring another dude to my house and then fuck him on my couch. That's not happening.
Right.
And so I kicked them out, and then that was a whole big deal for the next week. And then our last party was that next week. So came over, and the second they walked in, I told her, just letting you know, no one wants you here, and no one definitely wants this dude bro douchebag that you're bringing over here. So don't talk shit. Don't start shit, and nothing will happen. You know what I mean? We're trying to have a fun time. I figured I was a dick, but I was at least still cordial. I was still like,
you're at least still allowing them to be there and hang out and shit, whatever. Yeah.
Being comfortable with violence is a must nowadays. Whether it's in a parking lot, a store, at school, church, Kenosha, car lot.
1, 2, and 3.
Yeah. 1, 2, 3. If you're faced with
4,
violence...
5, 6.
Wow, Offspring.
Yeah.
That's the loudest concert I've ever been to, actually.
Oh, okay.
Which is kind of...
Ixnay the Hombre, favorite album. Okay, go ahead.
Pretty fly for a half white guy. If you're faced with violence, be calm, be confident, and be comfortable. From the mat to the field, in comfort, there is confidence. Have both with Violent Vibe Tribe. We got to figure out this little ad read a little bit. We got to work it around. But basically, you got to have that violent vibe about you. You got to, it doesn't mean be violent towards people. You just know that you always got to
be prepared.
Be prepared. Keep on your toes.
Be like Rittenhouse.
Keep your eyes peeled. I never got that. Terms
peeled.
This is like onions.
Open.
Oh yeah, but is that peeled? It's not like you're not peeled back, I guess. I don't know. Basically, just always know your surroundings. Always know what's going on, because especially nowadays with all the stuff going on, there's shit can pop off, man, and shit can get crazy, and you could find yourself at a Travis Scott concert. or hanging out with Alec Baldwin. But anyways, go check out violentvibetribe.com and use the promo code TD20 for 20% off your entire order. And Till Death Studios and Violent Vibe Tribe are going to be doing a sweet collab on a little sticker pack. So stay tuned on all that, and I'll definitely be finger blasting the
I'm going with guns.
damn it.
You're a little slow over there.
Dwight, you ignorant slut!
Yeah, but make sure you check out all that, and we're gonna be doing that sticker pack, and so check out all the social medias for all that info. And speaking of social medias, at violent_vibe_tribe, to go like and share and subscribe and follow them and diddle them, all the things. But yeah, go check them out. Again, Violent Vibe Tribe. Make sure you keep your eyes peeled.
Try to relax your anus.
Be a banana.
I'm a banana. Do you remember that video?
No.
Oh, I have so many good things to share. Yeah, so go check it out. And and Nick Wright also is the owner of the company. So, and he's been on our podcast a couple times. So go check out one of the episodes. Later.
And so Casey was there also, and she didn't like Cameron at all. So it was an interesting situation. And then so I remember I was standing on that back patio, that tiny little back patio outside the back door, and watching. And Casey and her had kind of been like talking shit to each other the whole night, or giving eyes, or like whatever. And then so I'm standing there drunk as hell up on the back patio, and I see Casey walk up to Cameron, who Casey was a good 50 pounds more than Cameron was. I will say that for sure. And so she goes up to Cameron. She's like, "Bitch, no one wants you here. Why the fuck are you here? Get the fuck out of my house." And everyone's like, "Oh shit!" And so, and Cameron's like, "Fuck you!"
Shit.
Like literally, like "fuck you," and to her face. And I'm standing there like, "This is hilarious." And so, I'm not
it's
kidding.
about
Dude.
to go down.
Yeah, and I'm like, "Ha ha ha! This is because of me." And so I'm watching this, and
that's so fucked up, but funny.
I was an asshole. Like I know and admit I know I was an asshole.
Right.
So Casey,
I think it rules,
full on
dude.
fucking linebacker gut checks her and knocks her to the floor and is like, poof, 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 like beating her like a man. And I'm sitting there like,
bro, I do remember Casey looks like she knew how to throw hands, bro.
Yeah,
I remember
exactly.
Casey.
That's a whole
I
other
actually
story.
liked her.
Yeah.
And I was about to be pissed off at you because of her, dude. I remember that.
Yep. Because I
was like, man, she actually seems like.
but that's a whole.
She was so awesome, man. And it was like I had to hear about it all the fucking time.
Oh yeah, no, I was a dick. I'll admit that. But every story has two sides. But and it's not
True.
I probably explained my side of the story, to the best of the best that I could because I was a drunk ass.
Right. I think we kind of got to see some of her true colors, which weren't that bad, but at the same time, it was like, Casey, you need to chill the fuck out, man. Like some of the shit you're saying is just way too much.
Oh yeah, she was a nutcase, but anyways, so I see this go down, and Marshall, and the funnier thing too is so we had those big floodlights out in the yard, remember? Like the big ass floodlights, so you could see everyone partying or whatever, because it was a big ass yard. So we had the floodlights, and then Marshall was outside pissing in the backyard, and when Casey tackled Cameron, it bumped Marshall, who was in the middle of pissing.
Oh,
so it was literally one of these, and just. He pissed all the way up Cameron's leg.
Oh no shit!
So she's getting her face pounded in. She got pissed on. Like it was not.
She's getting a golden shower and getting
dude,
fucking
it was not
bro.
a good time for her. And I remember standing there just like
70s are alive and well.
So I was standing on the on the little porch thing, just like, oh my god, dude, this is getting a little extra. And so someone pulled Casey off.
Oh my god!
It's like and so someone pulled Casey off of Cameron, and Cameron got up, and I swear it looked like Kill Bill 2 when Uma Thurman like comes out of the grave and she's all covered in dirt and fucking.
Oh man!
So she gets up, and then so I'm on the porch, and I'm like, all right, you got taught a lesson. You know that no one wants you here. Get the fuck out. And so then this dude Justice goes, hey, shut the fuck up. And I was like, oh, now I can get involved.
Like you just gave me free reign, bro.
Yeah, like I'm not gonna go scream. Like I'm not gonna go have a yelling match or like get in a fight with a girl. Like that. There's no reason. But you, sir, this is gonna be fun. And dude was tall. He was at least a head taller than me. So it's not like I was going against someone who was fucking my size. So
look, I look like a W, bro.
What the fuck? So anyway, so I go up to him and I was like, hey dude, like you need to get the fuck out. Like you already saw what happened to Cameron and you're her ride. So you need to leave. No one wants you here. This is my house. Get out. I'm going to turn around and go get my dog because Gonzo was barking his head off inside. So I was like, I'm gonna go get my dog and I'm gonna tell him to calm down. By the time I come back out, which is about 2 minutes, you need to be out of my house. And so so he didn't hit me until I turned around, and then he pushed me in the back, and so I, bitch move. So I fucking turn around, like arm ready to swing back. And as I'm swinging back, fucking Davenport comes up out of nowhere and just fucking throat grabs him and lifts him up off the ground.
Noise.
Yeah. And so I'm like, fuck yeah, Corey. But damn it, Corey, I wanted to hit him. You know what I mean?
Yeah, right. I wanted to get one in, bro.
Yeah, exactly. And so he picks him up and he's like, all right, you going to calm down? And then puts him down. And he's like, all right, I'm seconding what he says. I don't live here, but I'm his best friend. And if you don't leave here right now, all of these people who don't like you are going to beat the shit out of you. And and then again, dude waits until Corey turns around like a bitch and then pops him in the back of the head. And dude, when I tell you it was like ants on a crumb of fucking cake, it was nuts. Everyone piled on this dude, just fucking beating the shit of the fucking OSD.
I mean, that kind of sucks for him, but
yeah, but I mean, you had chances, and
that always sucks when you're trying to be like, well, bro, that's pretty fucked up. Yeah, but I mean, like, did I not warn you multiple times?
The second you walked into my house, I told you don't start shit.
Right? Yeah, exactly. I mean. Yeah, and I mean, back then, I hate to be the guy that's like, well, boys will be boys. But I mean, back then, I mean, yeah, the cabin, it was, I mean, it's funny that it's called the cabin because it felt like a Wild West saloon every time we had a fucking party out there.
So
I don't think.
So like, I remember we fucking like they're all piled on top of him. I didn't get a hit in. I'm still pissed off. So I'm like literally trying to stomp from the outside, trying to like stomp his foot or his leg or like something.
Yeah, right. Let me get a piece so I can at least say like I was a part of this.
Yeah, exactly. Like, cool, I stomped him. And so anyway, so he gets out of the dog pile, runs over to the side, and I had gotten Gonzo at this point, or someone let Gonzo out. So Gonzo literally darts out of the fucking house and tackles him and starts biting on him. And I was like, fuck yeah, Gonzo, like you're my dog, like fucking your
dog's like back. Murdering someone and you're like, hell yeah, brother, get him.
Yeah, exactly. I'm like, high five, bro. And so someone pulls Gonzo off of him, and then he has to walk through the house to like get out. Like that was the only way to get out. I guess the gate was locked or something. And so he walks up to where those stairs are, and you remember Nolan, fucking James Nolan.
Yeah.
He was upstairs watching it all. And so he didn't get in on it. And, you know, Nolan always liked to fight. So he fucking speared him off of the fucking stairs into all the trash bags that we had. Like,
Damn.
so, yeah, dude, it was bad. And then fucking he finally like left. And then we're all like, fuck yeah. And
the rage continues.
Yes, dude. It was good. There was some fun times there.
Hey guys, thanks for watching the Till Death Podcast, your #1 source for family-friendly, wholesome entertainment.
The next time you're taking a big shit, put our video on.
All we do is talk about relaxing your butthole.
Relax your anus.
Subscribe under my balls. Video by her face.
And by my feet.
Butthole.